Salut, ça va? So, today I'm feeling quite well because last week I scripted, edited, recorded, researched, saved images, created progress, thumbnails all in one day, along with uploading to make that video. And as I did do it, it was so late, so I just went with an acceptable thumbnail. But worse than that, sadly, I only got the video onto YouTube 30 minutes after midnight, so I didn't reach my routine goal of a video every Wednesday. But that's okay, because I am back and writing the full script this time on the Friday before Wednesday of the 31st. So I don't have to do it all in one night. But onto the video though. My top stages I'm hoping for in Super Smash Ultimate. Now, first, I want to get some rules out of the way. Obviously, there are only 6 available slots left for the normal stages, so we can't get all of these stages I'm hoping for here. But I can still list out a few of my dreams. So next, I will in this video not be including favorite stages already confirmed or stages I hope return. Those videos will likely come later. And by the way, all Smash Top 10s will be shown in my Super Smash Bros. Playlist. So, without further ado, or without further delay, by golly, my voice. Number 10. Fire Emblem's My Castle. We have like 7 or 8 Fire Emblem characters, and the list of 1-in-1 still continues, so I think we need some Fire Emblem stages as well. So I started thinking, and I had a few ideas, but nothing as smart as My Castle from Fire Emblem Fates. Now, the thing is, in My Castle and Fire Emblem Fates, Birthright, Conquest, and Revelation, they are all different in each of the 3 games, which is why during the stage, like in Pokemon Stadium or Arena Ferox, they could change the designs and show different units from all 3 games. It'd really stand out and make for a really unique style of a battle. Stage hazards could even include units protecting their castle, like the castle invasion battles in the game, whether they're attacking as mini-bosses, like in Magicant, the bird guy, I forgot his name, I forget his name every time. Some way else like firing from catapults or turrets. The only problem with this stage is it isn't well known, even for some FE fans, and is a pretty wild shot within the ideas of some other requested stages. Even still, I'd love to play the stage a few times to the next. But up for grabs at number 9. Now, we got a very unique Splatoon stage from Moray Towers, but just one stage seems kind of unprepared considering how big Splatoon was during the announcement trailer of Smash Ultimate. So then came to me the question, which other popular stage would they choose? And I thought for a bit, but the big one that came to me was Splatoon's Humpback Pump Track, mainly out of the fact it's my favorite Splatoon stage ever, and because it is fairly popular as well. There wouldn't be any hate towards it being from a very popular franchise, and it would be really fun to walk up the hills and go down them too, to maneuver around the stage and get some down airs, maybe some down smashes too. That would be a good stage for down smashes. The background could be stunning and the theme thrilling. I couldn't think of stage hazards or how platforms would work because it would just take from the stage's mire and Peter the aura it would give off. But the sole reason it is number 9 though is because Smash is full of unique stages. And this stage I can see being another breathtaker people just would slide over. But besides that, I think that's all I can say for this stage. It is very good, and yeah. So, on to number 8. In the last episode, I said that Skull Kid, if he was added, he would bring a Clock Town stage with him. The stage would start maybe as a slow moving stage, moving from the entrance into the market, slowly making their ways into the clock tower as it transitions from moving to the side to upward from platform to platform, and eventually end up at the top layer of the tower. Then a mini version of the Song of Time or whatever it is in that game, I always forget, would play and reverse you back to the entrance. The stage would be loved by all fans, and stand out from any other Legend of Zelda stages, in the fashion that they've either been castles before or very gritty sunsetty locations, with the extremely minor exception of Great Bay and Skyloft. The only controversy would come if people disliked the moving stage, or if people thought Majora's Mask was too shadowing of a game to Ocarina of Time. So they have 2 stages, an assist trophy, and maybe even Skull Kid. Though I'd love to see the stage make it in. For my favorite Legend of Zelda game ever was Majora's Mask, being slightly better than Breath of the Wild in my opinion. But I think this stage might have a chance if Skull Kid makes it in. But if he doesn't, then hope, right? Number 7. Kirby stages are beautiful any way they come. Whether it's mechanics, art and style, hazards, they're amazing stages, and I think the series deserves more than like 5 or like 6 stages. I think they have. Even if they did bring back Fountain of Dreams, they deserve more. Star Dream, though, was beautiful as it was challenging in Kirby Planet Robobot. As a moving stage, it would start in the alien base chair room, and then Star Dream would come alive and become alive and blast the fighters onto platforms as they fly around the battle of the Kirby Halberd and the Star Dream. The cinematics would be beautiful, and some attacks from the Star Dream could even hit the fighters occasionally to give you the feeling that you are truly in the battle. Stuff like this could also work with Void Termina or Queen Sectara Tina. And maybe even Marks, but I just love Robobot and the best of them. But anyway, that is all I have to say. So, and now, number 6. WarioWare just got a new game with some good reviews. So, why is the only stage they have WarioWare Inc.? They could bring that burger place over, the school, Wario's house, Ashley's mansion. The list can go on, but just Diamond City sounds nice. Just the ability to put that all in one as you battle on a platform in the middle of Diamond City. The platform then begins to soar through the city as you get glimpses of Joe's many stores, the stadium, and then you begin to travel to more familiar places that many of the characters are seen in the Wario games, such as the platform would settle down in these locations, allowing you to play through smaller versions of their minigames, and the platform rises again onto the next location. Eventually, you'd arrive back in the center of Diamond City, and to me, a WarioWare non-enthusiast, I would play that stage to its grave. It wouldn't have hate or any kind of loss in popularity towards it, because WarioWare Gold did just drop, so I don't see why not. As I was talking about earlier that I started over, familiar locations could be like the houses, school, other places. I'm not big on the WarioWare series, apologies about that, but anyway, we have made it to the top 5. So question. In the first 2 Kid Icarus games, it's called Angel Land, but in the next game, it's also called Skyworld, and the same for Smash Brawl. That's a little bit weird, but anyway though, that one town from Kid Icarus Uprising. Yes, it is literally called that as a trophy in the game, that one town. It is the first stage in the game and has some beautiful visuals. It is also where you fight the boss Twin Bellows, so to break this down, it is 1. A new Kid Icarus stage. 2. A popular stage being the first level in Uprising. 3. Has a stunning background in its title. 4. Already has a stage boss. And 5. It would make for an ultimate moving stage and have some difficult terrain in battle. But who wouldn't want to fly around like an angel of the gods come to defeat a hellhound from the underworld? Actually, number 4. Yeah, stop sighing. Pokemon. Pokemon is a great series with some great story, games, cards, and ways to unite the world, honestly. And there's a great rise in its popularity, being with its 2018 title on the way, Pokemon Let's Go. So I thought it would be kind of amazing if they kind of put Pallet in Smash. It wouldn't even have to be an updated one too. It could be like a 75M or that one Kirby stage as the old version of Green Greens. I think that it would either look great as the Let's Go one or the pixelated old nostalgic one. Stage hazards could be in the background if red, blue, or yellow get into a Pokemon fight. The opposing Pokemon attacks also affect the fighters, maybe. It'd really make hate for random Pokemon battles go up, which is Game Freak's goal nowadays. Jokes. I know it's not the best idea, but it is a new Pokemon stage after all. But enough of that. Number 3. Hawaii Island. And before you guys get cranky, I don't mean the Japanese word, no. I mean the actual location from the best Wii game of all time, Go Vacation, which just got a port to the Switch. I adore the game, as anyone who has access to my playlists would know, and it has a lot of potential. Listen up. It starts just like Pilot Wings or Woohoo Island. You are on a plane/platform, but this plane starts in the clouds, just like the opening for the game. Then, when the plane comes out of the clouds, you can see Kauai Island, which IRL would probably cost a lot of money for a resort made by Nintendo. But first, the plane would fly over the waters and rocky platforms of the marine resort, while in the background you see skydivers, water bikers, and the people riding through shallows on ATVs. Then you'd be dropped off by the beach, about to be picked up by the next plane and travel to the city resort, flying by people on hang gliders. Then you're dropped off on the Pyramid Tower as you take in the sights. Next, you are flown over to the villa as you see the Mii's wave, and then you go past there. You arrive in the snow resort and are dropped off on the tallest mountain, which you can actually fast travel to in the game, which is pretty cool. Finally, need to hydrate. Finally, you make the round to the mountain resort, fight in Shanghai Castle. Maybe the place could be breakable since it's so old and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. But after that, the plane takes you back into the clouds to start the day over again. All while the Go Vacation theme plays in the background. Enough said. Number 2. Sonic Forces might have had bad credit for being too quick. Literally, I got the game in the morning when it came out and finished it before 6 o'clock. But the music, story, difficult, and influence truly made it stand out from the Sonic games. And I think that Sonic coming in Smash, being Mario's rival for over 25 years, he deserves some love, doesn't he? And Sunset Heights from Sonic Forces can be just the thing. It showed off beautiful visuals, with battles of robots going on in the background. I love the stage and think that, seeing as we already have 3 Nintendo Switch games getting their versions of levels in, being New Donk City, Great Plateau Tower, and Moray Towers with the updated colors, Sonic needs his Switch title update too, right? Maybe I just think so, but I think this stage would be interesting and a change of pace from the green Sonic stages we have yet to see. And we'd get some pretty cool epic music as well, along with Fist Bump and Infinite's theme. All I'm saying is Nintendo, golly, should give it a shot if Sega were to get the chance over. But before number 1... Okay, honorable mentions being Alexandria from Final Fantasy. I'd like to think that Alexandria's large design could be updated and used for some epic battles, but I think if Square were to open up the new idea of a second Final Fantasy stage, it would stay within the Final Fantasy VII's area. Tasmania Village from Mother 3 would be nice, although I feel there isn't really anything you could do with that stage to make it interesting. On it had cars to roadkill the players, so I'll use that as an example. The Zanzibar Island from Metal Gear Solid. Reason it's not in the top 10 is because Metal Gear just doesn't seem that interesting to me. So there's that. The Rio, London, or Sochi Olympic stages from Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. There's no Sonic and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic game, love. Probably because it's the places take the games take place in real life, and it's kind of out there to play. It's kind of out there, but I'd be down to play in a stage that really exists. And those three Mario and Sonic games make the most sense to include, with the wide range of beautiful scenery in Rio and all the green, London and all its glory, and Sochi and all its snowiness. And Inferno Island from Mario Tennis Aces. It is very new and irrelevant, although it is a really good map, and I'd love to see it mean a stage. So here we go, number 1. Guys, I'm about to break my own rules here, but I can only truly hope and true. I know Poka floats in getting in. I know Poka floats ain't getting in. But Poka floats too! Poka floats, updated Pokemon graphics, background platforms, it could be amazing. Anyway, sorry about that right there. Thank you all for watching. If you agree with this list, please feel free to tell me in the comments below and share your thoughts as well. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. I'm likely for a while just going to either be doing skits every Wednesday or making these Super Smash Brothers top 10 videos, because I am pretty good at them. I notice. I guess, like I said, I'll see you all later for the next Smash video and or skit coming next Wednesday. And I'll see you all later. Good.